Hello, this is my Chapter 5 assignment for Business 153. We were assigned a state to research the average salary of 5 different job descriptions, as well as the minimum wage and the living wage of that state. The state that I was assigned was Washington State, so Seattle, Tacoma, etc., etc. Starting with part 1, which is the average salary. The first one we were supposed to research was a financial manager, and I got the average salaries from Glassdoor, salary.com, and payscale.com. Glassdoor put it between 93K and 158. Salary.com put it at 102 to 168, and Payscale put it at 72 to 132. All 3 of those were listed in Seattle, so I'm assuming it was probably from an average out of the Seattle area. The next one was a human resource specialist, which again, Glassdoor, Payscale, and salary.com. Glassdoor being 41K to 78K, Payscale being 47 to 82, and salary.com being 48 to 76. So again, kind of in the same range. All 3 of them again coming out of Seattle. The next one was for a pharmacist. Salary.com was the first one on this one, listing at 131 to 165 per year. Glassdoor put it at 117 to 146 per year. And then ZipRecruiter was 101 to 147 per year. The next one was a firefighter. The only 2 that came up for this one was salary.com and ZipRecruiter. 26 to 73 was from salary, and 25 to 61 from ZipRecruiter. And then finally a janitor for this area. This came from salary.com, Payscale, and Glassdoor. 24 to 43 from salary, 10 to 18 from Payscale, and 25 to 44 from Glassdoor. So Payscale was a lot deeper on that one. But I will say this one, it actually showed 3 different cities. Salary didn't even list a city, it just listed Washington. Payscale actually listed a city named Spoke, S-P-O-K-A-N-E. And then Glassdoor was actually Seattle. So there might be a pay bump based on the city if it's a more rural area or something like that. Part 2 was the minimum wage as well as the living wage, and this I found kind of interesting. Washington is one of those cities that has adapted a higher minimum wage than the federal average. Theirs is actually $12 an hour, which when it comes to the debate of is the minimum wage too low or is it too high, etc., etc., it's kind of in the middle. I fall in the middle. I don't agree with the people who are screaming for $15 an hour, but I do believe that it should be higher than the $7.25 or whatever it is right now. I believe that with inflation and everything, it should also evolve just like inflation does. So seeing that they were at $12 an hour, I was like, oh, okay, that's actually pretty good. And you haven't heard in the news about this economic collapse that people were screaming and yelling that was going to happen. So it's kind of interesting. Oh, sorry. But with that being said, I looked up the living wage for Washington and was actually kind of surprised. The average living wage for a single adult is $15.92. From that being said, poverty level is $5.84. And if you have 2 adults with 1 child, it's over $28 for a living wage and $10 for absolute poverty. So it's a very interesting thing to look at. And I do believe that, again, you don't necessarily need to be on a minimum wage if you're trying to survive on a family. Obviously, I do agree with the argument of if you want a living wage, you need to have a living wage job and not trying to get minimum wage from like a McDonald's or whatever. But at the same time, I understand that things happen. So yeah, kind of interesting. I did find that a little eye-opening. But yeah, so let me know what your questions and comments are. I will be looking forward to them. Thank you very much.